Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my most anticipated reads of the year reading vlog. As you can tell by the title and my state of being currently, I am so excited for this video because it is my most anticipated reads of the year. So I am like, literally, the fact that I'm sitting here talking to you instead of reading these, it goes to show a lot. The first book is like my most anticipated book of the year, and honestly of the past few years, and that is Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. This is the newest book in the Hunger Games world. This is the prequel, which follows Haymitch's Games, which is the second quarter quell, so the 50th games, and they have twice as many tributes as usual. So there are 48 kids in this instead of 24, and we know Haymitch wins, so we're about to see 47 deaths. I am terrified for this book, quite frankly, but also like very excited to see Haymitch's backstory, because obviously I love the Hunger Games. I loved Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I thought it was so good, but I didn't necessarily know how I was gonna feel about it going into it, because obviously I don't like President Snow. Coriolanus Snow is not, he's not my bestie. Whereas Haymitch Abernathy, I love him. I love him so much. He's my favorite character in all of the Hunger Games. I am literally so excited. I don't even know like what to say, what to think, but I'm really excited for this video because these books have all come out relatively recently. I think they've all come out in like the past 2 months. We're gonna be doing 4 books. We've got a dystopia, a fantasy, and then 2 kind of like lit fic romance kind of, but they're like light on the romance, and I'm very excited to read them all. And I am just literally like I am the way I'm like gonna cry just thinking about like what we know of Haymitch currently. I'm like, I haven't even started the freaking book. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna start. Also, to like explain why I haven't read this yet, yesterday I turned in my last assignment, so I literally just started summer break, and I just felt it would be wrong to read all these anticipated reads and like 5-star predictions while I was in school and not like giving my books all the attention, because I don't want to like have my brain focused on like classwork, because obviously I want to like do well in my classes and not either give my work enough brain power, enough time, or like give these books enough love. So I wanted to hold off because this literally came out like I think like a month and a half, 2 months ago. I don't know where my will was, but it literally vanished the day I finished classes. I said, and I'm reading her, so let's go read her. Okay, last little interruption before I start reading. If I can't speak because I'm so excited. Basically, I forgot to say, but she dropped the first chapter in like I think January, like on her Instagram or somewhere, and I didn't read it. I was gonna read it. I read the first line. I read the first line of the first chapter and I started sobbing. So if that's not a preface of what the next bit of this reading vlog is gonna look like, I don't know what is. I'm gonna go get my tissues. Also, I fear the only correct way to read this book is by listening to the Hunger Games official playlist, which has one of my all-time favorite songs on it. Yeah. I just finished chapter 6, 23% of the way through, and it's like 10 p.m. so I'm gonna go to bed, but I did shed a tear. It was a tear that I shed because I can tell how much I'm going to cry when this character later dies, because it's not a spoiler. I mean, everybody, all 47 tributes other than Amish have to die because he wins. Yeah, okay. It's the next day, and sadly I have to say I have not been able to read a lot today. I was just busy, so I only got like about 4% done this morning, but I am excited to keep reading. I just can't. They haven't even gotten into the games yet, so I am terrified. They just started training. We've already had deaths. I'm actually so unprepared for this book because I'm like, okay, especially with it being the second quarter quell and knowing that there are twice as many tributes, that means 47 people have to die because we know Hamish wins. So I'm like, there's gonna be so many characters that I get attached to just knowing that they're gonna die. And like, there's other things that we already know about Hamish's life. Like, I'm not ready for all the death and despair in this book, but we're gonna read it in a cute little girly pop Kobo, so we're gonna act like we can deal with it. The way I actually feel so ill right now, I've decided anything green is disturbing because green's like, I don't know, like icky vomit. I mean, I love the color green, but like, you know. So it's anything disturbing that can be like gore and death and like mutts and stuff to things that the Capitol does that is just so vile. So literally feels sick to my stomach. We love. Suzanne Collins wants me to be in pain because what was that? What was that? I know exactly what it was, and I know exactly when she did it in Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I'm gonna go take a break because frankly, I'm unwell. The excitement I have of meeting 19-year-old Effie Trinket right now, unparalleled. Hey guys, it is the next day. I finished exactly 50% last night, so we have another halfway to go. I just finished making a summer TBR video, which should be out by now already, so I need to put these away and then I'm gonna get to reading. I had a bit of a busy morning. It is currently 3:30 right now and I haven't read yet, so yeah, that's my plan for the rest of the night. I was hoping on finishing the book today, but it's 3:30 and I have about like 5.5 hours left of reading, so we will see. Like, if I do absolutely nothing but read, I can finish that, but yeah, I need to like walk my dog and eat food and like be a normal human being, so we will see. Hopefully soon. I am eating her up. I mean, as you guys saw, but like, I am so excited, but I'm gonna put these away so I can finally get to reading her today. looking at him, I can't help thinking that all the little ones seem to end up with me. I can't keep one of them safe. Why do they flock to me? The way I'm like actually so unwell reading this, like my heart is breaking every 3 seconds. The blue is sadness. The blue is sad things. We've got blue there. We've got blue up and there. Like guys, I can't do this. I can't do this. Guys, it's really, I don't know if I can go any longer. Just got to part 3, the poster. I'm scared because, I mean, you saw the tears. And then after that, something that's just simply foreshadows nothing but bad happening occurred. So I'm terrified. Good morning. I got to 80% last night and Image won the games, but that means we have 20% left of the books with Image out of the games and all of the repercussions of said games. So I have 3 chapters and then the epilogue. I'm terrified. I mean, this chapter in and of itself is 15 pages, which is the longest one to date, and immediately when he gets out, so I'm so scared. Yay. One chapter and then the epilogue. I know that epilogue is gonna break me because I have a feeling it's like possibly like later, more like Katniss era. The way I literally feel ill, right? Like I feel like I'm gonna vomit. I feel like I'm gonna vomit because of what just happened. What just happened, and thinking back on everything else that happened, let's just finish this. Let's just finish this. Also, like, such perfect timing that the Hunger Games songs on the Red album just popped up, because you know what, I need to take these words into my heart, because it'll be okay. It'll be okay. How are you just casually gonna drop that line? That I will never get to love anyone again, nevermore, because he will make sure they end up dying a horrible death. Never again. Katniss? Peeta? I can't. Bitch. I can cry. Literally first line of the second paragraph, guys. The nickname couldn't help but slip out. Guys. She's not an easy person. She's like Peeta always says. But she was smarter than me for luckier. She was the one who finally kept the sun from rising. Guys. Pink for love and happiness. Give me a moment. Yeah, I really don't know what to say other than like, she's clearly a 5-star. Like, hello, it's a Hunger Games book. Like, yes. But I'm just, seeing as I finished it literally like 4 minutes ago, and I've just been kind of sitting here like, I have nothing else to say right now. Yeah. That epilogue ruined me, but like in the best way. It was so heartwarming, but also like the end, I was like, hey Mitch, like I know this is what's best, but like I'm just kind of like all over the place. So I'm gonna take some time before starting the next book, especially because like all of these are kind of like predicted 5 stars. I'm like, I don't want to just like, you know, I want to like take my time, appreciate them, like the books. I'm actually like, what in the world, all of the deaths. I can't, and I'm like, hello, can we talk about how this is the state of current America's political climate? Like, that is literally what Suzanne Collins and like most of Dystopia is, and it's just so much. It's so much. Her brain, insane. I'm gonna go take a break. The way I straight up thought I was gonna be like 50 pages into this book yesterday, and I haven't even started it, and it's like 1:30 p.m. right now. We're just not gonna talk about it. I had some things come up yesterday, so she wasn't started, but this is the second book of the reading vlog, and I think I'm gonna split up the vlog into 2 different videos because I just imported all of the footage from Sunrise on the Reaping, and I have an hour and 40 minutes of footage. So I don't think 4 books in one are really gonna work, seeing as it's like all my like really anticipated reads. So I have like a lot of thoughts and a lot of things to say about them and a lot of emotions. So yeah, for the next 2 books, check out next week's video, but I'm about to start The Conditions of Will by Jessa Hastings, and I am so excited. I haven't read the entirety of the Magnolia Parks series. I've only read the first Magnolia book and then the first Daisy Hates book, but I do want to this summer try to get through all of them and like do a reread of the first 2. So I'm excited, but honestly I was like, I feel like this is kind of like better than just going straight into the series again, because it's still just the writing, but it's just 1 book. I mean, it's like nearly 500 pages long, but it is at least 1 book instead of the 5 that are currently out for Magnolia Parks. So I'm very excited. Also, I think this cover is absolutely stunning, and even more so the back. I just think that's so pretty. It's so pretty, and it has like the, I don't know what those edges are called, but it's so pretty. I love this, and I am excited to finally read it. And it's so floppy. It's so floppy, and it's large print, which I normally don't like a large print, but honestly I feel like it works for this because it's such a thick book. I'm just kind of like, if it was small, I think I'd cry at the text and the length and everything. So yeah, I'm about to start reading this. I'm very excited. Let's get into it. Honestly, I feel like, yeah, I don't have that much to say because it is a standalone, but I'm very excited about this because Jessa Hastings' writing and her metaphor use is just absolutely exquisite. So I'm now gonna finally start her. I literally just clocked, I'm like a paragraph in, and I was like, I haven't actually spoken about what this book is about because I just finished editing my summer TBR where I did talk about it, so I felt like I talked about it. Basically, I don't know a lot about it, but this book is set in the same universe as Magnolia Parks, but it doesn't like have the same characters because Georgia, our main character, lives in London, but something happens with her family, and so she has to go back to her hometown, which I don't know if it's in Georgia. That'd be funny, but it's somewhere in the south, and she doesn't get on with her family because they're just like uber right-wing religious and like a bunch of other stuff. I think it's just like they find out a bunch of stuff, and there's like a little bit of like a mystery kind of plot. I don't know if you guys can hear that. There's like a plane flying overhead, but it's really annoying me right now. But that's basically the plot. So let me finally like actually start. Her metaphors are so interesting and so good. Like, I just feel like I've never seen an author who uses so many specific metaphors that like exactly encapsulate how someone's feeling in a moment. Like, she really puts words to the emotions that like everybody has. Like, there was one line already. I'm literally only like 25 pages in. Okay. But that's not how pain works. You ignore it and it just sinks down deeper. It lodges itself into the corners of our memories, hangs off tree branches on Kalawasi Drive. It hides under the pews in the back row of the church. It gets caught in the pile of sheets no one knew what to do with. That last bit of like, it gets caught in a pile of sheets no one knew what to do with, I was just like, yes. So suffice it to say, I'm just very excited for this book. Hey guys, it's Editing Anja here. I'm trying to add more context here, but I didn't like say that I was doing that. I just went straight into talking, so that's what this next section is, if you were wondering. She doesn't get along with her family, so they send her away I think when she turns 18 to the UK, and they also don't like her youngest older brother. So there's 4 kids, 2 boys, 2 girls. The youngest of the boys, they sent him away to like LA or something. Basically, she has to come back because her dad dies, and I think it's just like a story of all the crazy rich family drama, but her family is just like not people that she wants to like align herself with. They're very homophobic, and the brother that they sent away, who she's very close to, is gay, so she's like, fuck that. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm literally only 24 pages in and I have been eating this up. I didn't talk yesterday at all. I like read the first 2 chapters, but I was feeling really under the weather. I think I got like food poisoning or something, so I didn't read a lot and I didn't feel like talking. But yeah, I am really enjoying this so far. I'm gonna get back to it. I'm on page 120 right now, and this book took a turn I wasn't really expecting. I was understanding that this had occurred through foreshadowing, but like I wasn't really expecting us to like go at it so blatantly. Yeah, that's all. But I am really enjoying it. I was just like taken a little bit off guard with this chapter. Really good book. Would definitely check trigger warnings before going in though. Hey guys, we're not gonna mind the hair, okay? There's honestly kind of a lot to say. Ooh. Okay, sorry, I just got a call, but basically, remember how the other day I was like, yeah, like I had food poisoning. It wasn't food poisoning. I probably have appendicitis. Went to the ER yesterday. It's in the early stages, I'm assuming, so they can't see it on any of the scans. So didn't read any of this yesterday. I was just listening to an audiobook of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix as a comfort read to kind of calm myself during that. But yeah, I'm gonna be bedridden for the next while. You know what, hopefully I finish this today because I read a third of it that first day that I started, which is now like I think like 2 days ago. Yeah, I'm really liking it. I'm kind of in pain, so I don't have a lot to say right now, but it's written really well. I love Jess's metaphors. Like there was literally one on this page. She was talking about like relationships, like sibling relationships, how they just like snap back together like a rubber band. Like you don't have to like apologize or whatever, it's just like fine the next time you see each other. And it was like, but elastic wears over time. It stretches more, gets thinner, loses its shape. Even when you want it to snap back to what it was, it doesn't always work like that. There's always an end. There's always like a line at some point where like you can't get back to exactly where you were. Like she just wrote that so well. I want to finish this today, but I'm kind of like in and out of trying to just like lay and not do anything because sometimes it hurts a little bit too much to read. But yeah, I am really enjoying this, and I have to say like I'm kind of don't want to do anything right now, but like I know I'm really enjoying this because like I'm like no, I want to keep reading her words, and I want to keep knowing this story because it's just really good. But yeah, I want to do absolutely nothing else. So definitely good. I was gonna say good vibes. It's not good vibes. It's definitely a bit, I wouldn't say dark, just like deep and a lot, and I would definitely check trigger warnings. But yeah, I'm gonna keep reading. After on and off napping, I'm like 55% of the way through right now, so I got like a bit over 20% done today so far, which I'm happy about. Honestly, this book is like so addictive. Like I sit down to read and I'm like, the only thing taking me out of the story right now is my pain. But like otherwise I feel like I could have totally binged this book in like 2 days, because that first day when I started, I think I started at like 4 p.m. and I read into like 8 or 9. If I had like another full day, I could have literally just finished the whole thing, but you know, we've got priorities right now. But so far, guys, Sam Penny, the man that he is, I get it now. I get it. This, also, I have to say, I think Georgia currently disagrees with me, but I love Tennyson. Tenny and me like this. We're buddies. I'm like, you're keeping an eye out for her, and I appreciate that. I'm really enjoying it. I keep wanting to say like I'm having fun. I think fun is very much the wrong word for this book, because it is a character study of a very messed up family with a lot of crazy things that have happened, and like their dad just died, and I think they just woke up and it's the day of the reading of the will right now, which I literally last night I was like, oh, the conditions of will. There's gonna be conditions to their dad's will. Crazy thought process. I'm excited. Once again, excited feels like the wrong word, but I'm gonna keep going, and I am having a good time reading the book. I'm like, all of this sounds wrong, but yeah, no, I'm just gonna, you get me. I'm enjoying it, and I'm gonna keep going, because honestly, guys, Jess's writing is so good, and now I am so excited to start rereading the Magnolia Parks universe books, because this writing is just so good. But yeah, shit just went down. Shit's about to go down some more. This whole book is just shit going down, so I'm gonna keep reading. Guys, guys, shit's going down, like a lot. Okay. Hey guys, it's the next day. I just got back from some more testing, so hopefully I just spend the rest of the day finishing this book up. I only have about 120 pages left, so like 30%. So I'm just gonna be reading this and then waiting for those lab results. Let's get into it. I'm literally, I know I've said this every single time, but I am eating this book up. Like genuinely, I am liking it so much more than I even expected to, and like it's on my most anticipated reads. So I am very, very thrilled with how this is going so far. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love Sam Penny. I have to say, I'm not a fan of Oliver. Oliver is getting on every single one of my nerves, but I'm really, really liking this, and we're currently in the more like mystery aspect of it, kind of like something happened with their dad back in the day and they're trying to like figure out what. So that's fun. They did a little road trip, but I'm literally eating this book up. This is like my saving grace currently, and it would have already been finished if it wasn't for me periodically having to stop due to my stomach pains. And yeah, so let's finally get back into her. Guys, the mundane, like, normal, everyday actions that Sam Penny does and that Georgia wants, and I'm sat here, but it doesn't work. He just watches me, stares really as he bunches up my tank top before he slips it over my head. He's dressing me? I'm like, hello? I'm like, just look at everyday cuteness instead of like big romantic It's enough to make it feel like I'm not in pain, says my pulsing abdomen. Guys, I love this book so much. So much. I'm literally gonna cry just thinking about how much I love him. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. All I can say right now is Sam Penny is saying exactly what I've been thinking since the first page of this book, and that is, for a psychology major, you have some real fucking shit boundaries with your brother. Thank you, Sam. Yeah. Anytime Oliver opens his mouth, I just laugh. Like, it's mean and it's evil, but I'm like, you're not serious. You're just I feel bad. Because obviously he's going through shit, but like, fuck off, dude. Hate Oliver so much. He is so petulant and self-obsessed, and I can't. I just can't. Guys, I was actually like, oh, like, I love this book, like, it's so good, but like, why are so many people crying? Like, there's so much bad stuff happening, but it's just kind of like in a collective role that there's no like one moment, I feel like, that's been like tear-jerking, except for like nearest the beginning. But I'm sorry, what? The last page of chapter 61, I have less than 10 pages left. Guys, this book, I'm like, hello? I should probably give myself a minute to like process my feelings, but like, quite frankly, the story, the relationships, the writing, it was just like, Jessa. I'm like, please, can we have more functioning, non-toxic relationships to come out of Jessa Hastings' brain, please? Because quite frankly, this, incredible. All I remember reading the first Magnolia book was like, I'm just deeply pissed off. Like, I love her writing, but like, I'm just deeply pissed off, which like I understand is the point. But like, guys, this, 5 stars. I mean, hey, it is literally my most anticipated reads vlog, so like we're expecting it, but like I wasn't completely expecting it because like I haven't read the whole Magnolia Parks universe. This book, I still feel for the, I know I literally just put it down like 3 seconds ago, but like I just feel for these characters so much, and I am absolutely obsessed with them. So yeah, let's just say this week's video, it turned out pretty dang well. 2 5 stars within like 8 days. I'd say that's amazing. I literally just want to like reread this book like right now. I'm like, this is what like Magnolia Parks super fans feel. I feel quite frankly, I feel like I've never put down a book and been like, okay, I need to immediately come back to page 1. I don't know if she's my favorite book of all time, but like 6 stars, like this isn't a 5. This is like actually so good. But yeah, I guess I'll see you guys next week with the next 2 books. You guys are gonna have to wait for that to see which ones it is, but we do have one fantasy and one like literary fiction romance kind of vibe like this. But like, guys, I am not ready to put this book down. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna go like mourn for a second.